What's happening there, Reject Nation? We got ourselves yet another clip of the Batman versus Catwoman fight. I can't wait to see what this looks like, man. If you can, leave a like, that'd be very much appreciated. Review embargo for this movie lifts on Monday. We're trying to lock down an early screen. Looks like we will be able to, so keep a lookout. If we do have a review up on Monday, it'll get delivered to you guys right away. We'll shoot it right at the theater. Let's see what's in store, people.
You're pretty good at that.
Damn.
Nice.
Just goes right into it.
Damn. Oh, cape work.
Make love to me.
Oh, damn. Every clip, I'm just like, don't stop. Just give me 40 minutes of the movie.
I remember Zoe Kravitz, I think a couple months ago, I want to say, she was talking about, I'm sure she talked about it several times, when learning the fighting styles for this movie, she studied like lions and cats and how they fight. And then working with the choreographer, they incorporated like a lot of different types of martial arts, especially capoeira, which you could definitely see on display here. I don't know how this will play out in the movie. This feels like a real clip. Kind of unusual part about the clips that they've been releasing is they feel like real clips. And what I mean by that is usually when they release clips online, they feel like this feels chopped down.
Yeah, it feels like it has the pacing of a trailer, whereas this felt like it was just a scene that they snipped out and didn't do too much to.
Yeah. I mean, how quick do they go into the fight? Will it be that quick in the movie? But in the way it played out, I appreciated kind of the immediacy of it. Kind of like a cat-like reflex. Someone shows up, I gotta fight them. I gotta take them out right away. And I like how it's not like she just goes to the closet or some shit like that. Like
totally.
It's instantly like martial arts kicks that she's doing, you know?
Well, yeah, there's still a stealth element about it. There's still like, even though it seems like they're alone, you probably still don't want to cause too much of a ruckus. Probably want to be as efficient and effective as possible. And I love how you have such a tangible scene here. I mean, I think there was some music, but it's so intent on really letting you live in the sounds and the tangibility of the tools and everything. And when he sneaks up on her, like, it's a great moment because we're all so used to Batman appearing out of nowhere and doing the thing everyone hates. And yet, even in that moment, you know, you're expecting it almost, and still I was like, oh, damn, there he is. He's like, I didn't hear anything. And then even though movie magic gets that done, it still felt really authentic in the scene, and it really put me in the shoes of, focusing in with Selina Kyle on the safe, and then, oh shit, Batman's here.
Yeah, it's a Selina Kyle perspective. I feel like some of the music cues in this movie will let you in on whose perspective you're in per scene.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because, the fact of how Batman sneaks up on her, and like, at least in this clip, I don't know if in the movie you'll see him like watching her before he descends down, but I do like that it just cuts away to that. Yeah, it's like this scene was a bit what we've always seen in like a gazillion heist movies.
Yeah.
You know, of how you break into some vault and the locker sound and stuff like that. But I do like the music by Michael Giacchino. There is sort of this like comic book 1930s flair.
Yeah, noir quality, a little bit of swing.
But with the fight itself too, what I thought was really cool is how the story unfolds in that little snippet of a fight. Batman is so in control of it that he's not even attacking at all. He's just letting her do whatever she's got to do before he take his move and take her down so you get the passport. I guess my question is that looks like, I would need to revisit the trailer again. It looks like when we first ever saw anything of the Batman, when the Riddler's taping up that one guy, the No More Lies on the tape. It looks like that's where the crime scene's at, and that's where Selina's broken into, and that's where she's stealing something. So it would make sense that Batman would kind of be guarding the situation.
Because it's directly involved with the investigation, directly involved with the Riddler case or something like that.
Does Selina intentionally perk her.
Yeah, she spends a lot of time. And there's actually like little foam sponges stuffed in there. She has to readjust them throughout the night because they come out of place. You know, she needs something a little more permanent.
Because this is her origin story, and I don't know if she goes by Catwoman yet. I'd imagine at some point she would.
She's called the Balaclava right now. She's called the Ski Mask.
What's funny about that is it looks like it could just happen naturally, but she puts it on, it just sort of forms that way, just perks up. But it also seems like maybe she did put a lot of time and attention. This is her calling card right here.
I gotta imagine there's a little bit. There's a certain element of pageantry to the folks of Gotham, especially the ones who go out and do crimes.
Yeah.
But to that point, I mean, I do really appreciate how, like, subtly comic book this looks, because, I mean, that ski mask, you know, ears are very much out of the comics. But even just looking at, like, the setting, these big, tall windows, even that establishing shot with the police tape, like, I love that this looks really, you know, it's like you think back at the history of Batman movies, and you have the Nolan ones that, you know, aside from maybe Batman Begins, get very much like, it's a movie, it's gritty, it's realistic, and then you have the opposite end of the spectrum with, like, Tim Burton and Joel Schumacher, even, where it's like really, really comic cartoon. And I feel like this has a really nice split of the difference, where it's like, yeah, you have these cavernous, very eccentric, very interesting looking places, but that aren't too garish, so that they really feel immersive and, yeah, befitting of a noir comic book, but, you know, also without distracting from anything that's going on, you know, on this in the scene.
True that, man. There's gonna be some great shit. Can't wait to watch it.
Sure enough.
Well, leave your thoughts down below. Hey, let's do a All right, John, how's Sarah Campbell our Catwoman?
Sarah Campbell is our Catwoman because she steals things. She's a kleptomaniac.
She really
Sarah
is.
Campbell, I mean, I know that you have an insatiable appetite for the finer pleasures in this life, but I don't think this is a good path for you. I mean, think about it. You're out all hours of the day and night, running around on rooftops. Who knows what you're doing? Getting caught out in the rain, doing battles with other people out there in the pitch black of the night. Sarah, why don't you go and get yourself a respectable job, you know? Stop going down this path of misanthropy and crime, because, hey, we love you. We want to support you. And if it's, I mean, if that's the only way you can support the Patreon, we understand. But really, I mean, I think there would be just a better life path for you if you maybe, you know, opened up a cat shelter instead. I think that could be good. Just surround yourself with like 100 cats. You don't even have to adopt them to people. You could just say that you're intending to, and there you go. Cat lady for life. Much less risk. That's how you're our Catwoman, Sarah Campbell.